First main eventer coming to the stage, 7-0 in roast battles. From Queens, New York, put your hands together for James Pontillo! It's competition 1 and 2 in roast battles from Charlotte, North Carolina. Put your hands together for Paul Hooper!
Oh, the hoop! Yeah, Hooper!
Paul, you're a little bit less experienced here. I'm going to have you call it in the air.
Tails.
Heads it is. James, you want to go first or defer? Paul's going first the first round. James is going second. Remember, guys, this is just your first round. Are you guys officially ready to get this going? Clap your hands one more time. Come on, let's do this shit. Round 1, let's roast.
Round 1, fight.
James has a lot of people tell him he looks like Jared from Subway. I don't see it. In no way do you look like a wealthy commercial actor. Maybe a pedophile that didn't get a call back, but not. You look like a broke Jared if he got his ass beat by the first kid he fucked.
Yeah, that's the difference between us. I look like the spokesperson for Subway. You look like a broke person who sleeps in one.
Prepared! Came prepared! He saw that Jared coming.
You look like Mark David Chapman if John Lennon had returned fire with a potato gun.
Paul has crippling OCD, which means that every time he touches a little boy, he needs to touch 3 more or else something bad will happen.
You're not going to believe this, but James failed his lifeguard test. Fucking stunning news. He failed his lifeguard test because you can't wear an Aquaman onesie and a CPAP machine into the pool, all right?
Boom, shakalaka!
In football, Paul loves the Cowboys, mostly because the word Cowboys combine his 2 favorite things to have sex with.
Yeah, all right.
James has chronic ADD, attention deficit disorder, if you can't tell by his incessant swaying on stage. If we got you your Darth Vader baby doll, would you stand still for 10 fucking minutes? Getting seasick roasting this geek. I'm surprised you even made it on stage tonight. I thought you'd be upstairs tangled in the fucking Christmas lights, you quivering queef of a human being.
Thank you, present-day Paul Walker. If you're thinking of dating Paul, just know he has a lot of red flags. Because all swastika flags are red.
One more time, James Pontillo, Paul Hooper. Great opening round. Mark Norman, what do you think, pal?
I thought Paul really came out swinging with like 38 jokes each joke, which was interesting. I've known Paul a long time. That's the most I've ever seen you write. So
Thank you.
all appreciate that. But I got to say, James, unlike your upper body, those jokes had no fat on them. So, yeah. I got to go James on that round, just out of consistency.
1 vote for James Pontillo, the undefeated Wonder Kid. Rich Voss, what'd you think, buddy?
That was so good it made me forget about the last 2 before them.
No, not me.
The one joke about touching 1 kid and then touching 3 was really fucking funny. I got hard. I'm going to have to give it to the guy wearing his pajama top.
James Pontillo, 2 votes. Come on. Nick Mullen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with James. I like Paul's stuff, but it was too wordy. So, yeah.
All right, there we go. Nick Mullen with a very serious vote.
Again, another good one, man. This has been like one of the best roast battles I've ever seen. Both really good. I love the OCD kid joke, and then I also love the Nazi flag joke. Got a lot of red flags. So, just on those 2 jokes alone, I'm gonna give it to the kid.
Mr. Pontillo is your winner of round 1. Put your hands together. Come on, man. That was a fucking great opening round. Round 2, we're going to have James, you start. It's 45 seconds straight through. Ladies and gentlemen, this is round 2. Let's get this shit going. Keep the energy alive. Come on, it's your main event. Let's roast.
Round 2. Fight.
Paul's into rock, especially Black Sabbath. I read that wrong. Paul's into throwing rocks, especially at Blacks on the Sabbath. Paul's last girlfriend was 16 years younger than him. He actually picked her up at AA, you know, an Amber Alert. You look like sweet homeless Alabama. How is it that you have no kids but still look like you're behind on child support? Sex with Paul is like riding Space Mountain. It only lasts 2 minutes and always ends with the child crying.
James Pontillo. James, in addition to his attention deficit disorder, also smokes a lot of weed. That way he forgets his shitty jokes slower, I guess. Also, James says his brother's autistic. I mean, who are you to call someone autistic? If he's autistic, where do you fall on the spectrum? Somewhere between hopeless retard and a lawnmower? James lives with his brother and his dad in a house in Bayside, Queens. I don't know if I can paint a sadder picture, but I don't know if you've ever seen the movie 3 Men and a Baby, but have you ever seen 3 men cry into a penis pump? The Pontillo Christmas story, all right? James, why does it take you so long to get some of these jokes? Why do you pause so long? Is it dramatic effect, or are you moving your bowels on stage? I swear to God, James, if you'll quit shitting in public, I'll take you to that Star Wars movie. Those were his mother's dying words.
One more time for Paul Hooper, James Pontillo. Main event. Judges, what do we think of this one? Nick Mullen.
Sorry. Again, this one was James' clear winner. Came out again, very strong. Very funny jokes. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have anything mean to say about it. It was great.
Call him a faggot or something.
You're a faggot, James.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lewis made me do that, but you know, them's the rules, right?
Here.
One vote for James Pontillo. Come on.
I like Paul's stuff, man. I thought it deserved more. I loved that last joke, but I got to give it to The Big Bang Theory, man. So yeah.
There we go.
2 votes for James Pontillo. Mark Norman, what do we think?
Well, it was a good round. I like to watch these guys go at it. What I like about Paul is you go down bombing, which is fun to watch. But yeah, you know. Fluffy here, pudgy here. I gotta
James
give it to him.
Pontillo is your winner of this battle. Final thoughts, Rich Voss, what do you think?
That dude right there with the comb over, fucking every joke he did fucking hit. Great writing. But what's what's his name? Paul.
Yes, the little guy. guy.
I could tell you're probably a really funny stand-up.
Great
comic. I could tell by.
Yeah, Paul's great, man.
I could
Killer
tell.
act.
I don't know if I ever
Paul's
saw
a
you. If I
35-year
did,
vet.
I
I
didn't
also
remember.
endorse Paul as a stand-up.
No,
Yeah.
I do.
No, you could tell he's a great stand-up.
Nick, call him gay.
You know.
You're a faggot, Paul.
Thank you. I suck at roast.
I'm sorry. I had
No,
to do
you're
that.
good. You're good.
No, you're good, but you just don't have any punchline. What I'm saying is, but this guy,
That is
listen,
James.
good roasting.
And you're great as a Guess Who character.
Yes.
Really good. Yeah.
And
Does your guy fuck kids?
Does he have floppy tits?
does he look like a jellyfish with scoliosis?
Does your guy look like he got kicked out of Lens Crafters for staring at women?
There we go.
Listen, James is your winner, but they did prepare 3 rounds worth of jokes. So they're going to perform their final round. Paul's going first. Your winner, James, is going second. It's just for fun. Clap your hands. Come on. Let's roast.
Final round. Fight!
I can't believe I'm doing this after I've already fucking lost. This is really, anyway. James' sister was an alcoholic. Her rock bottom was when she got a DUI with her kids in the car. I mean, how scary must it be for those children to know they could have been killed, but instead they're forced to stay alive and watch their uncle pretend to do stand-up. One, pity. I don't want any fucking pity. I already lost, goddammit. I'm ready to go smoke cigarettes. Anyway, James, your turn. Congratulations on your bullshit. Goddamn roast savant.
Paul seems like the type of guy who would molest a kid and then ask if he could crash on his couch.
Yeah! Hit him back, Paul! Come on, Paul!
James' web presence is highly suspect. He has no stand-up videos online, just a couple roast battle videos, a fucking podcast, some short films about the mob. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm roasting a comic or a fucking blogger. I don't know. I feel like at any point you could get sensitive and just run out of the room and tell your mama. I mean, that's not an option. She's dead. But then maybe your brother. Maybe your brother. He actually has no concept of human emotion. So there. And maybe your last girlfriend. I'm sure she never existed. Anyway, tell someone. Write a nice article about the event tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, he does.
I got long jokes, full bits.
It's too bad my mom was cremated because now she's too black for you.
This guy's a killer. Killer. Short and sweet.
They can.
James is a big New York Mets fan, which, if you don't know, that was a team that played baseball in the 80s. Who do you think's lost more, the New York Mets or this audience watching you tonight? It only works if he's bombing, I'm killing. But I still did it anyway, goddammit. Against all odds. Whatever. I'm adding tags to these jokes now. Let's go, Paul. Thank you.
Paul moved to New York from the South, and he really hates the Yankees, not the team, the people who freed the slaves.
James.
Yeah.
What James didn't tell you is he has OCD as well, but his doesn't make any sense. James ties his shoes over and over again, up to 25 times a day. Why don't you just tie yourself a noose one time and get it over with?
Or buy loafers.
That is a good point.
A roast battle is brought to you by loafers. The most comfortable shoe.
You dress like you were dishonorably discharged from the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
this kid is like Rain Man, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
Paul was great, but I mean, you're up against fucking Rain Man. I mean,
Yeah.
One more time for your winner, James Pontillo. Your loser, Paul
Yeah,
Hooper.
Pontillo! Yeah, James. James is a killer.
yeah.
He's
like-
good. He just jumped into the top, top 10,
He's
top
killer.
12.
He's like an energetic Mike Lawrence.
It's like if Rain Man could only not count calories. That's the one thing.
Right.
'Cause he counts cards, okay.
Thanks, Paul. Keep tagging it.
Perfect.